White flag raised. That off. 3-runner race, the Naas Racecourse Business Club Limestone Lad Grade 3 hurdle over 2 miles. And it's the 11-year-old Beacon Edge who takes them along from Laafi, and dropped out at the rear is Anzadam. Continuing on to the first flight, Beacon Edge and Danny Gilligan go along in the lead from Laafi. Philip Burns, third of the three, Anzadam, Paul Townend as they jump to first. Beacon Edge leads to flight number 2, Laafi and Anzadam, the long odds-on favourite, as they make tracks to flight number 2. Last one next time, Beacon Edge up and over from Laafi and Anzadam, and the check colours last of the trio. On rising ground to the winning post. No changes as Beacon Edge cutting out the running from Laafi and Anzadam. 3 lengths separating them. With a good run to flight number 3, Beacon Edge the leader from Laafi and Anzadam. Turning at the 1.5 point. Their next flight will be the 3rd. Beacon Edge extends the lead to 1.5 lengths over Laafi. A winner on jumps debut. The back marker is Anzadam. On they go to flight number 3. The Naas Racecourse Business Club Limestone Lad Hurdle. Order remains unchanged. It's Beacon Edge leading Laafi and Anzadam. Inside the final 1.25 miles, the 4th flight at approximately the halfway stage. Beacon Edge and Danny Gilligan, as of yet to be headed, tracked closely by both Laafi, Philip Burns, and Anzadam, Paul Townend. In single file going to the 4th, near enough the halfway stage. Beacon Edge leads Laafi and Anzadam as they pass halfway. Another 4 flights left to jump in this 3-runner race. Today's 3rd, Beacon Edge, with closing up on the outside Laafi, who's now within a half length, little more than 1.5 lengths back to Anzadam, who still trails the field. Coming towards the 4th last flight, Beacon Edge joined by Laafi. The pair slipstreamed a couple of lengths back by Anzadam. Laafi just jumps on there from Beacon Edge. 2 lengths off them, 3rd and last is Anzadam. Reaching the final 5 furlongs as they come to the 3rd last flight. Laafi, Beacon Edge on the inside, little between them, followed by Anzadam. Has been last from the outset as they reach the final half mile, turning into the straight with 2 flights left to jump. Laafi and Philip Burns edge ahead from Beacon Edge and Danny Gilligan. 1.5 lengths off them, and 3rd is Anzadam as they pass their point of departure, straightening with 2 flights to jump, less than 3 furlongs to go. And it's Laafi the leader from Beacon Edge on the inside, who's trying to hang on in there. Brought to the outer is Anzadam, and in between the final 2 flights, in the Naas Racecourse Business Club Limestone Lad Grade 3 hurdle, Anzadam is looming alongside, ridden along Laafi, and then Beacon Edge relegated to be last of the 3. Final flight, Anzadam over in front. From Laafi, gone clear of Beacon Edge, and it is Anzadam effortlessly putting this race to bed, has quickened clear from Laafi and Beacon Edge. Anzadam will match his 2 wins in France with same over here. Maintains his unbeaten record. Beacon Edge came back for the 2nd ahead of Laafi.
Yes, Paul Townend, great start to the afternoon. Just standing in to get his picture with Caroline Norris. Like a piece of work, that.
Yeah, was fine. Got a bit keen down to hurdle away from here, or away down the side. But once I got him back, he was fine again, and yeah, it worked out nicely. Yeah.
We actually all thought, watching with 7J, that maybe you were just going to let him ball along in front, but that was obviously the plan. Was it just to get him to switch off again, just drop him in?
I went out with the opinion that if he's going to be what we hope he can be, he'd be able to pick him up and get him to spit it out. And I think he's plenty of pace, and it looked the obvious thing for me to do. Anyway, yeah.
Jumped brilliantly. He came up out of your hands at the last, didn't he?
Couple of times around there, yeah. I was just going so slow early, but he's loads of huge scope, and he knows what he's at. Like we seen yesterday, they can all live on the edge of it, can't they?
I'd say he gives you some feel.
Yeah, lovely. Once he spits it out and does things right, and he will, you know. As I was surprised, kind of right, I got off him in Fairyhouse compared to what he's like at home. So he's better on the Racecourse, yeah.
And you know, it's very hard for you to answer this because you haven't even dipped him either. How good this horse could be? Because basically he's won twice in the bridle.
That's it. And look, the dream is alive, and we'll go on again. Yeah.
Stuff. Hopefully, Tony, in half an hour.
Please God.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.